What's up, guys? It is Brandon from the Two Piece Mandem and my dad. Right, it's the return.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year, 2025. You know what I'm saying? New beginnings and everything like that.
There we go.
All right. This isn't a Premier League prediction, but this is one of the biggest games in the FA Cup. As we all know, one of the biggest games. And we have to do a preview for this because we can't miss it out.
Got it, man.
Two teams, both in absolute turmoil. One's 13th. One should be top of the league and one clearly isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just mad.
Problems.
It's problems all over the gaff.
Exactly.
It's Arsenal versus Manchester United. I believe the game's at Emirates.
Yeah.
I think so. Games at the Emirates. We're gonna start with Manchester United because, bro, I think even the last time we recorded, they had Eric Ten Hag. He's obviously gone.
He was rubbish anyway.
Ruben Amorim's. He's now in charge.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
It's been tough for Manchester United. Let's be honest with you.
It's true.
Results haven't gone their way at all. Players, Eric Ten Hag's players, well, mate, the performances have been below par.
But 4 games below, apart from the one that they played against Liverpool.
Let's talk about that game. Let's talk about their last game because let's just be real. That game, everyone expected Manchester United to get battered, except you, because you always believe what.
Because the truth is, right, is that Man United always lift up their game against Liverpool. It's the truth. They always do. Because we're all rivals, you know what I mean? So I knew they were going to lift up their game. They always do against us. They could be playing crap against everyone else, but when it comes to Liverpool, because we're all rivals and we don't like each other, they lift their game up, mate. So I wasn't too surprised.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting game. I thought Manchester United were going to hit on the counter-attack. I thought Liverpool would just press them, and I thought the Liverpool press and the Liverpool, just the way you switch the ball and your final third passing, was just going to outdo Manchester United. But turned out it just wasn't the case.
It's the best I've seen Man United play, to it's true.
Under Ruben Amorim, yeah. I mean, the guy was odd against Man City, but we know how bad Man City were playing.
Mate, Pep, mate, he must be drinking the bottles of wine, mate, because the way his team's been playing, friggin' hell, mate.
Yeah, they've been poor, and then I don't know.
Don't forget their key man is gone, mate, in the midfield, mate. He's injured, man.
Yeah, but I just don't understand what's happened to Man United. They've just gone to absolute poor. I mean, the game finished 2-2. They showed heart. They showed fight. We can talk about Manchester United, right, and everything like that. But let's go deep into their players. Let's go deep into their squad that they have now. Manchester United are known, like I said, a wise man once said, attacks win you games, but defence wins you titles. And we both know Manchester United defence ain't winning the titles any soon. I'm not winning titles any soon.
But then again, right, they've bought some new defenders, right?
What do you think of them?
I can't remember what's the guy's name though. There's one there that he's supposed to be a top player, whatever. But
De Ligt?
Yeah, I think it's him, man.
Yeah,
he was just bullying the Liverpool defense, mate. He literally physically was pushing players around, pushing Van Dijk around, mate, trying to shake him up and all this type of thing. But if he was such a great player, right? How come he's not at? All right, I'm not saying Man United is rubbish, yeah, but I would have thought he would have been at a bigger club.
He was. I think he was at.
So there's something not quite right with him.
I think he was at Juventus or he was at Ajax. But talking about not just De Ligt itself, think about Lautaro Martinez, who got the goal, and then Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Now, basically, Harry Maguire, ladies and gentlemen, before he was just an absolute laughingstock.
Yeah.
But now he sort of revived his career. His career is slowly coming back. He's slowly getting into the Manchester United game.
Well, let's look at it, right? He had a bit of fire in his belly in that match. That's the most I've ever seen him kind of like, he looked like he was well up for that match.
I told you he could have won it.
So, and he had the chance to win it at the end, but because he can't head it for crap, he missed, mate. So
it was more like Xerxes passed it into him, and he just basically the ball bobbled basically, and he kicked it over the bar. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with Harry Maguire. Lautaro Martinez got his goal. Interesting stat. That was the first goal they scored at Anfield since 2018.
There you go.
So imagine, from 2018 all the way to 2025, they haven't scored a goal against you at Anfield.
Yeah, but as I said, they're all well fired up for that. There's no doubt about it. That's because everyone was saying they're going to lose, so they'll fight. And it wasn't just that. We just don't like each other, mate. And you know what it's like when you're rivals, mate. You don't want your rival to win, and that's how it goes, mate.
Yeah.
So,
and a player I got player that you don't like, and a player that got man of the match. As you know.
Yeah.
What are you saying about Bruno Fernandes, man?
Can't stand him, mate.
But you have to admit, though, he absolutely outplayed your midfield.
No, he didn't, mate.
He did, though.
No,
Why did he get man of the match?
I don't care, mate.
Why did he get man of the match,
because he likes to dive all the time, mate.
Dive.
He's always he's like the biggest cheat going,
bro.
Mate.
He moved Bruno. Second half, he moved Bruno from left wing into midfield, and he absolutely controlled it.
I can't stand him, mate.
He did, bro.
He's if he hits his toenail, mate, he's on the floor crying, mate. So
I said he played well, man. He played well that game against you, man. Reece, other games
it's a matter of opinion, mate. But I can't. As I said, I can't personally stand him.
Like I said, they gave him man of the match.
No, I don't care, mate. But I can't stand him. I think he's a massive cheat to his truth.
What do you think about their winger, Amad Diallo? Recently signed a new contract for Manchester United, signed an extension. Played well on the wing.
I'll give him that. He's all right. I
think one of their basically best players, essentially, in that Manchester United
But
team.
then again, they did a massive mistake. They brought back their old manager, right? They gave him the one they sacked in the end. They gave him a contract, which they shouldn't have given him a contract in the first place, right? They gave him money to buy players, and he wasted it.
Ten Hag.
Yeah, it was rubbish, man. Anyone with a brain could see that man didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, but do you understand though? Was it him or was that down to his players? Because Ruben Amorim.
It was him because he goes out and he buys all these players. Yeah, a majority of them are rubbish, man. They're not Man United standard. They're crap.
Because Ruben Amorim, he's come in playing with these players.
Yeah, exactly.
But these players have lost some games. I mean,
Bournemouth. Yeah, they've lost some games, right? But really, he should have been in there. They should have given him the money to buy his own players, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but
now he's having to use this joker's players, mate.
And some of the players, most of them
rubbish.
Aren't good enough. It's just as simple as that.
It's just that they're not even at a good standard, mate. They're crap, man.
What are we saying about the strike force, though? Rasmus Højlund. What are we saying about him, man?
He needs to learn how to strike, mate. He needs to know how to shoot a ball, mate. Because he seems to collapse every time he's in front of the goal, mate.
They had chances as well, He had a one-on-one.
He had a chance and he didn't bury it, mate.
He absolutely fumbled it, man.
And he's supposed to be a top striker, so...
Right, he was a number 9 and he bowled that chance, man.
I think it was a waste of money, mate. You could have bought someone better. Cheers, truth. Not worth it. Not worth it.
It was mad, man. It was one of those ones. Was Manchester United... How do you see Manchester United going forward? Because, with this new manager coming in, people expect him to manage to win titles.
The man needs money to buy his own players, mate. It ain't going to work, mate. He's trying his best, but it ain't going to work with the players he's got there, mate.
Do you think he needs 1 or 2 players? Or
mate, he needs... I don't know, mate, but he needs money to buy his own players, mate. I know that, mate. He can't do much with them, mate. It's like having a broken leg, mate. You can make a splint for it, but you can't. It won't heal that quick, mate. It's going to take time, and he needs the money, mate. He just needs money to buy his own players, mate. I'm sorry.
We're in the January transfer window now, and we're looking to buy one of their midfielders, Kobe Mainoo. We made a bid for him, innit?
Well, you can.
So yeah, man. We made a bid for him, so hopefully we do get him. I doubt they'll sell him. Probably won't, because they need him more than anything, and he did come from Manchester himself. Yeah, man, it is looking peak for Manchester United, 13th in the league. Where do you see them finishing this season in the Premier League?
I can't tell you, mate. That's how bad it is. I can't tell you, mate. Unless they have a little run now, I can't see much, mate. Maybe 10th. That's about it, mate.
But I thought you were going to say 8th.
No,
7th.
No, mate.
Man said 10th.
10th, mate. And the only reason why I say that is because the manager's got one hell of a piece. He's got one hell of a job to do there, mate. I'll tell you that, mate.
Man said 10th.
Because the previous manager has left him there with rubbish. He has. He's left him there with rubbish, mate.
Okay, player. Yeah. What do you think of the goalkeeper out of 10? Onana.
Onana is just a madman, isn't he? Really, isn't he?
Ooh, would you rate him out of 10? Would you rate him?
I'll give him about a 7, mate.
7? Okay, fair enough. I thought you were going to say lower than that. He's made a few mistakes. He's been a bit dodgy, but he's made some good saves for Manchester United.
Yeah, but he needs to calm down a bit, though, mate. He kind of goes freakish,
overboard.
Mate. He goes a bit too much. You know what I mean?
Okay. Harry Maguire. He's not that. He's okay. He was terrible back then, but he's not.
All right, he's having a bit of a recall, a bit of a recap. Yeah, something like that. But I think they need to look for someone who's a bit younger now. Really, to his truth.
Younger, you reckon?
Yeah.
I hear that. Man.
I mean, they bought defenders. It just depends on how they gel in it. It's just that's what it comes down to.
It's just one of those ones, man. But yeah.
I mean,
Manchester United, they're in the mud. FA Cup game. That's a trophy for them to get. Premier League, they're not going to win. Carabao Cup, they're out of.
They're not good enough for. They're not good enough for Premier League.
FA Cup, they won it last year. Might win it again.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Yeah, it's just either or either. Before it wasn't no either or either. You'd say they're possible. You know, there could be challenges, but now it's like it's a hit and miss thing, isn't it?
It's hit and miss with Manchester United.
So
it's one of the ones. Speaking of hit and miss, thinking about another hit and miss that we watched the other day. It was Arsenal Football Club against Newcastle at the Emirates, losing 2-0 in the Carabao Cup.
Let's put it this way, yeah. they kind of you know they kind of made their bed and they're laying in it now because they're coming out with we're going to win the league, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the league. Look what's happened, mate.
But I said they were never going to win it, bro.
No chance.
They said as soon as Man City flop, Arsenal were going to win it. And I said they weren't going to win it.
For starters, right? You knew something was wrong when the manager himself doesn't go out and buys a proper striker, mate.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Any decent manager would see that. Maybe even Pep even told him and said, look, mate, you need to buy, because he's supposed to be his mate, innit? Go and buy a striker. And he's there not listening.
They stuck with Kai Havertz. They Arsenal fans said that they've got Kai Havertz.
He's rubbish, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's rubbish. Can't you see he's a reject from Chelsea? Can't you see that, mate?
That's what I said, bro.
He's a complete reject.
You got rid of him, bro.
Now, right, I hope these Arsenal fans realise now that the man should have gone out and bought a decent striker, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't be where you are now, mate. You know, and also, the way the team plays, mate. You only rely on Saka and what's his name?
Odegaard.
If Odegaard's out of this game, right, there's no creativity in that team.
But here's the thing, though. Saka's been injured, right? Saka has a hamstring injury. He's out for months.
Yeah. So where's the
Odegaard?
Where's the player that's supposed to replace him? Then? Where is he?
I think it was supposed to be Raheem Sterling, but he got injured as well.
Oh my god!
But I said
another reject, mate.
But I said that was a panic buy. I said Raheem Sterling's a panic buy.
This is what I mean, mate. Why are you buying Race? Why are you buying him, mate? Why aren't you going out and buying a more younger player for starters?
That's in his prime.
He's up to date, mate. No, mate.
It don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. What a waste of money, mate. Come on.
And then in the midfield,
don't get me wrong, yeah. In his time, he was good for Liverpool, right?
And Man City.
Until he screwed us, right?
Well, he never screwed you.
He never screwed us, mate.
No, he didn't. He never screwed you, bro.
But now, he's not on the. If he was playing like he used to, mate, then I'd say, oh, fair enough. But he hardly plays, mate, does he? He's there collecting his checks.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's just there, fam. He's on loan from us.
Exactly.
And then, what we saying about the midfield, though, man? Because Martin Odegaard, he didn't turn up against that Newcastle game.
Listen, right. I reckon Odegaard is still injured, mate.
I think he is. He's not fit.
He's not fit. He's just playing there just to basically, you know, keep the Arsenal fans quiet, mate. That's all he's doing, mate. Because, you know, when he wasn't there was an uproar.
Yeah, they weren't playing well, basically.
They weren't playing well at all. There. He's just there, just bobbing along, playing through his injury, trying to. But he ain't at 4%, mate. He ain't.
Listen, I understand in the last game, yeah, against Newcastle. Newcastle are a good team. Don't get me wrong, but let's just be brutally honest, man. Like
they got outplayed, mate.
Yeah, they did. They got outplayed, bro.
Mate.
They got bullied by Joe Linton and Tonali, bro.
They didn't just got bullied, mate. They got schooled, mate.
But
it's as simple as that, mate.
But even in like the final third, the passing in the final third and the transition, it was just slow, fam. everything was slow. Martinelli had a chance. For me, Martinelli's not good enough. He hit the post.
No.
Trossard, that he's gone flat as well.
Yeah.
Bro, whole team's gone flat, bro.
Yeah, well.
And this is a man that's 5 years. He's 5 years into this team, you know.
See, this is the problem with Arsenal, right? They always give the mouth, but when it comes down to it,
To winning titles
it doesn't develop, mate. It doesn't happen. All they like to do is come back and go back to the Invincibles. That's what they like to do, mate. Have you noticed here, right? Yeah, that none of the Invincibles who've got their management badges has said, yeah, I'll take over Arsenal. Have you noticed? No. They criticise, but they never say, oh, you know what? I can do something with this club. You know?
What can you do with the club, bro? They haven't won anything in like 20 years, bro.
The most famous player of the club, right, is Henry, yeah?
Yeah.
And he has a management thing, yeah?
You don't want to manage Arsenal.
And he doesn't even want to go near you, mate. So
terrible,
what does that say? That says it all, doesn't it?
It's bad, man. And you know, the two centre-backs, Saliba and Gabriel, basically, Arsenal fans were saying that they're the best centre-backs in the Premier League. But they didn't
look the best against freaking Newcastle that night, mate.
Isaac, yeah, that's what you call a striker.
Isaac is a striker,
that
mate.
you need, bro.
You should have bought him, mate.
You can
instead of buying what's his name? Who did they buy?
Up top.
Yeah,
I think they got Jesus and Kai Havertz.
Well, you've got Jesus, right?
But he's been poor though.
He was poor, but he's better than not having anything, is he?
Yeah, but they played him and he was still terrible, bro. He's not like a proper striker.
Well,
and then they bought Kai Havertz, and then it's like, well,
oh, that was just a waste of money.
Bro, I don't know why they bought Kai, bro. Like, I don't get it.
It's a waste of money, mate.
They've got 3 left backs here, and 1 left back basically is on the bench, bro. 1 left back, which is their good left back.
And do they have another striker lined up there?
No, all they've got is Jesus and Kai Havertz.
Oh, there you are, mate. That's a bloody disaster, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's all.
And this is what you call, from a manager who's been there now for 5 years, who's supposed to be under Pep. Mate, he didn't learn anything from Pep, mate. He didn't learn.
But do you reckon that this is Arsenal's year? That this was Arsenal's year to win the
title?
title?
It's not Arsenal's year, nothing,
But
mate.
do you reckon it was their year to win the title and they
No, mate. Well, yeah, maybe in the beginning, but you know, the most important thing that the manager should have spotted is to buy a striker. How can you go out there without a striker, mate? It's a joke.
I'm saying it's dumb, yeah, but some
I don't mean have it because he's a joke, mate. I'm talking about a proper striker, mate. It's not like you don't have the money to get one. You can.
It's crazy, man.
So,
do you still think Arsenal can come back and win this league?
No chance.
Because people are saying that Liverpool will flop. They'll drop points again, and Arsenal will retain it.
Even if we drop points, we'll still be higher than Arsenal, mate.
You reckon
that, mate?
You reckon?
Of course we will be. Because, there's one thing, right? Liverpool have strikers, mate. We've got strikers, mate. Arsenal have not got a striker, mate. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Jesus was good, but I don't even think you play him enough. I don't think if you played him enough and let him get his fitness up.
Bro, they don't play him enough because he's terrible, bro.
Well, if you think he's terrible, you should have freaking sold him and bought yourself a decent striker then,
They haven't done that. January transfer, they haven't done that, bro.
Well, there you go then.
They tried to get Cunha from Wolves, but Cunha signed an extension with Wolves.
Well, there you are.
So, yeah,
you weren't convincing enough to him then.
It's just how it is, man. The midfield, Rice had They said that Rice had a broken toe. That's why he played bad.
Jesus.
And then
you're coming up with petty excuses now. Really, come on.
It's
It's true, though, man. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, everyone used to play with an injury, right? And they tried their best, right? But come on.
But that's why you have a full squad, though. That's why you're buying the transfer to replace those players.
That's why you have a full squad to if any player gets injured, you got someone to slip in there and play in his role.
The 5 years in, man.
But come on, man. It's poor, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good for Arsenal at all, bro.
Very, very poor, mate.
2 poor teams, man. The way these teams are playing. But to be honest with you, the way I'm looking at it, I think Man United will win it.
No chance.
You still think they're losing against Arsenal?
No chance. Look, the most I reckon that match will be is going to be probably 1-1. Because they're both crap. They're both crap. They're both crap.
That's said 1-1.
And you know what? You know, right? Man United might win it because you know why?
Why?
They still have a striker.
But their striker's terrible, bro.
He's crap.
He's so shit.
Unless he bounce off his forehead and go in. That's the only way I can see him winning. But
bro, the striker's so bad, fam.
But they've got people there that can put the ball in. At the moment, where's all the creative players for Arsenal, mate? Where is that?
They've got Odegaard and then
that's it.
Yeah. That's
if he gets injured, you're buggered again, aren't you?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
You should. That team should have at least 3 or 4 different creative players. But
true, but they've got 3 CDMs instead. They've got They bought Mikel Marino.
Has he played yet?
He's played. Oh, there you go. He doesn't even know.
There you go, mate. That's how well I know, mate.
Jesus Christ, man. Thomas Partey's there. I think his contract's running out.
I'm sorry, but this is probably the most poorest Arsenal I've ever seen, mate.
You reckon?
I'm telling you, mate.
Damn,
and don't forget, Man United's pretty poor as well, mate.
I think it's the worst Manchester United team, though, I've seen.
And Man City, Pep, mate, he's on the bottle, mate. He's drinking, mate. He's drinking like he's never drank before, mate. Because he's never been under this type of pressure before.
Oh, Man City, yeah, it's mad. It's mad, man. It's mad. What do you think score prediction is going to be for that game? Man?
What, for
Man United versus Arsenal?
I actually think Man United will win it.
That's what I said. I think Man United are going to win it.
Because what I've seen so far from Arsenal, I'm not impressed, mate.
Especially their last performance, bro, wasn't good enough, bro. Even when they drew against Brighton, they was complaining about the ref.
Imagine you're drawing against Brighton.
But Brighton haven't won in 10 games.
I'll tell you what, Brighton looked miles better than Arsenal.
I know they did. That's what I'm saying. They look way better.
They look like they outplayed you, mate.
Yeah, man.
And you're supposed to be the ones that are we're gonna go and win the league. No, mate. No chance, mate.
Do you believe that was a penalty, by the way, in the Brighton game? Have you seen it?
I'm not sure if I saw that one.
Oh, I'll show you later. But basically,
but let's put it this way, right?
They complained about the ref again, basically. Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, but basically, right? Arsenal should have been beating Brighton, mate.
Yes.
With the squad you've got, come on, man. But your squad is so poor now, and there's no creation in that team. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
You know what? You actually need someone like Tony Adams or Henry to come in and give you a pep talk. Because they're not going
to come. They're not going to go to Arsenal, and give them a pep talk. They're not going to do that.
I know they're not going to do that.
They've got their own lives, bro. They're not going to do that,
bro. But the manager's not doing a good enough job. What's going on?
I said sack the manager, but
rubbish.
But they want to keep him, bro.
No, you need to sack him.
And I've said he's taken Arsenal as far as he
5
could.
years, mate. Right.
There's going to be another Wenger, bro. And he's going to be there for time.
And you know what? Right? The thing about it, right? If he was such a great manager, he should. That's the first thing he should have been doing, right? He's looking for a striker.
He's not a great manager, though.
First thing.
But he's not a great manager. I don't rate him.
Mate. There you go.
He's decent. He's okay, but even Unai Emery, is a better manager than
Is it to do with the chairman there?
You mean Edu and those guys?
Don't they want to give him the money or something?
Bro, I think the scouting's just terrible, bro.
Yeah, you need to just get rid of that scout.
The scouting's
Whoever
not good enough.
Got there, mate, you need to kick him out, mate, because he's rubbish.
It's not good enough, bro.
Rubbish, mate.
Then even at Manchester United, the way the board of directors and everything like that, it's just poor, bro. It's there's no structure or anything like that. But then after the Man United, the Liverpool game, Man United, the manager was more pissed off because he's thinking, how come these players can't play like that every week?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, right, is that he has the right attitude because he should be pissed off. Because if they can play like that, he's right.
So surely it's a mentality thing with the players and a confidence thing. Because you can't be losing 3-0 against Bournemouth.
Then again, right, you got to look at it. He's playing with another man's
team. But they played well against your team, bro.
I know. Right,
so you can't.
They played
it's a mentality thing. It's surely mentality. They went toe to toe.
No, but still, it's not his team, mate. He's just doing what he can with what he's got.
I know, but it goes to show you that even against the weaker teams, they can still get results. How are you losing 3-0 against Bournemouth, but then you're drawing 2-2 at Anfield against Liverpool? It's mentality.
No, but think about it, right? If the man had the money and he brought in his own players, I reckon they would be winning.
But fair enough. Maybe his players would be better and they'll be higher quality. But even the fact that he's playing with Erik ten Hag's players and they're not high quality, they still got a draw. So surely it's a confidence issue and everything like that.
It probably is.
Because the pressure wasn't on them to win it.
But you know what they say, right? You need fresh blood in the club, don't you? And there ain't no fresh blood there, mate.
Man.
They've still got that cloud of freaking the ex-manager there, mate. They still got his cloud over him, mate.
Bro.
It's depressing, mate, to tell you the truth.
It's
not saying I'm not delighted they're playing crap because I'm a Liverpool fan. But at the end of the day, listen, you want a decent. They gave us a decent match. I'll give them that. But at the end of the day, that fear factor of Man United is gone, mate. Sorry, but it has.
It's crazy, man.
Mate.
So Emirates, Arsenal versus Man United. Your final score, your prediction for the game?
I still think Man United will win that.
Do you think the score's going to be
1-0.
You don't think Arsenal will score?
No chance.
Nah, bro. Come on, man.
No chance.
Nah, they'll score, man. They'll get a goal,
not the way
man.
they're playing now, mate.
They'll get a goal. They're playing
terrible,
shit.
mate.
I know, but Man United's defense is
I've seen kids in the park play better football than that, mate. It's terrible, mate. Terrible.
Well, he's saying 1-0 to Man United. For me,
and who's that guy who always talks to him? What's his name? The one with the glasses. What's his name?
We've been from Arsenal Fan TV.
Yeah.
Or Ty.
Ty, mate. You need to get a life, mate. Freaking hell,
why
mate.
are you coming for Ty?
No, because you know why, right? Even when they
Ty?
play bad, mate, he's there saying that they play good.
You mean against Newcastle?
Yeah, oh my God, they play terrible, and he's there going, "Oh, we've won the cup 5 times." Whatever he's talking about, mate. It's just dribble, mate. He talks crap,
But
mate.
basically, ladies and gentlemen, to put in context, on Arsenal Fan TV, Ty had an argument with a Newcastle fan, and basically, Ty couldn't take the fact that they lost 2-0, and his argument was to the Newcastle fan, you haven't won anything for 55 years.
You need to get a life, mate. Tell you the truth,
You're
mate.
coming for Ty,
You're talking a whole heap of crap, mate, half the time, mate. Honestly, rubbish.
But yeah, he's saying 1-0 to Manchester United. For me, because it's at Emirates. Because if the game's at the Emirates, then I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal.
No.
If it's at United, I'm gonna say.
I reckon.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
It doesn't really matter if they play. If Arsenal comes out like that again and play the way they did, they're gonna get battered, mate.
You reckon?
They're gonna get battered. I'm telling you.
But United don't have that quality.
Look at it. Who was the guy in the midfield? The one decent player.
What, for Man United?
No, for Arsenal was playing and he took him off, mate.
Jorginho. No, it was Partey, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he
the
took
one decent player that was in the midfield.
And he took him on for Jorginho.
And he took him off.
And he put on Jorginho.
And then people saying he's a good manager. No,
he's their best midfielder, bro.
Terrible.
Their best midfielder. It wasn't good enough, man.
When he should have taken off someone like freaking... What was Rice was doing? He wasn't doing sod all, mate. He's there half the time counting his money. That's what he's doing.
You weren't playing well, man.
Terrible, mate.
Yeah, man. And this is a team that's 5 years into the Arteta project, yeah?
No, mate.
This is a team that's going to challenge for a league.
Most of the fans, I think they should let him go, mate.
Yeah. You're 6 points behind Liverpool, yeah?
Go and get yourself a European manager or someone of...
Get a manager that's actually won trophies, blood.
Get someone who knows what they're doing, mate. 5 years is enough time to turn that team around.
You know, in that 5 years, they've won 1 FA Cup.
Well, there you go. It's a disgrace, isn't it?
It's not good enough, man.
That's not good enough, mate.
But yeah, man. That's the Arsenal versus Manchester United preview, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a like, give it a subscribe.
Give us a like, mate. Give us a big up, mate. You know.
Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, man.
Remember, yeah, we talk the truth, mate. We're not talking all the bollocks, mate. We talk the truth, mate. Right?
So listen, if
forget the rest, mate. We talk the truth, yeah, right? You know, Troops talks the truth. We talk the truth. You know. There you go, mate. There you have it, mate.
If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. We should, once the game's over, we'll do a review?
We'll do a review, mate.
Yeah, once the game's over.
As usual, we'll give our opinion about it, mate. We'll tell you the truth. We'll tell you if they're good. We'll tell you if they're crap. We don't go by all these other people that just like to kiss up, you know what I mean? We talk the truth, man.
And then we'll do Premier League predictions as well.
Yeah,
on top of that as well, we need to, because that's what people are basically waiting for us to do.
Yeah.
The predictions, the Premier League predictions. So yeah, this weekend just FA Cup. Once that's out of the way, we'll go back to the Premier.
If you agree with what we've just said, yeah, mate, leave a message. You know what I mean? Let us know, man.
Leave a like in the comments down below.
Like us, join us, mate, because we're back, man.
And also check out my shorts as well, because that's the transfer news. If you don't know what's happened, what managers have been sacked, what players have come in, check out the shorts as well. And we also let you know on the shorts when we upload a video. All right, catch you guys in a bit. Anything else you want to say?
No, mate. Peace out, man.
There you go. In a bit.